Arby's sandwich. Oh, we're live. We're talking about food. It's lunchtime. That as much food as every meat they had at Arby's, they put into a sandwich. Well, Arby's thought it was such a good idea, they made it into a sandwich.
I was going to tell you my fast food joke, but now I can't say it. We're on the air. I'll tell you afterwards.
And we're back in the power. It's lunchtime here. We're all kind of hungry. Griffith hasn't had anything to eat today, so we're talking food. So,
Food's good.
Food is good. By the way, we're with Blake Bowser from Auto Club Famoso Raceway. And did you eat at Butch's deal in Ann? I forgot to ask you.
I did not.
I didn't either.
No,
I felt bad.
I did not.
It looked so good too.
I didn't feel like waiting in that line.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
They had the tri-tip, and then they had like sausages and everything. And
no, it's quite a spread.
Yeah, I got some photos of it.
Yeah,
So
no, I took off, and I think I may have went to dinner with my family that night. So
that was my trifecta night. That was when I went.
You
I went
did everything.
To all three of them. So
is that what that means when you go to 3 different places?
Yeah, well, I don't know. I've made that up. So we're talking Auto Club Famoso Raceway's schedule coming up here, and we had. Well, this is coming up. This is coming up.
Do you have enough of those slides?
Yeah, I put it up there. I want to remind people of it. We gotta get. I gotta. We're supposed to print this out.
And I sent you a picture of my lawn, but you didn't put that up there.
As long as I work a drag racing picture in there now and then, I'm okay with this award. We gotta, we can't keep having these. What is that, Southwest cars?
Yes, this is the this is Thorne and Mayhew. Who, by the way, when I actually posted this photo on Twitter, they both retweeted it. Thorne and Mayhew. So, but actually, Austin Fry would have won it last week, and that was kind of cool. I was glad to see a guy from Famoso in the fan vote. So.
Well, he's got a little Bakersfield Speedway in him too. I think they go out there. Fries go out there, so he's probably got a little
cross track support. Okay,
2 of the trifecta tracks.
Yeah,
are voting for him. So
there you go. Let me get to my stuff here. We got a lot going up here. Nothing going on this weekend.
They were off this weekend.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, but next weekend you got Street Tuners and those
back on Street Tuner. Yeah.
And what has that been like for you guys?
Well, we actually lost last Saturday. We had rain out there till 1 o'clock, so we just we called it earlier in the day. Yeah, we probably could have got going down the track maybe about 3 o'clock because it stopped raining at 1. 2 hours to dry the track and the shutdown, and the track dries quick because there's rubber all over it. And it's all sealed up with the VHT, but the shutdown takes forever. So we just called it and didn't have it. So, but yeah, it's just a chance to bring out Rowan Chabrung, basically street legal, street tuner car, and go down the quarter mile.
So I think it's going to be like
$40 all day.
I think the long-term forecast with Griff is about 109 for the rest of the
I don't think
Christmas.
it's I don't want to go out on them here, but it's probably not going to rain on May 9th.
Yeah, probably
I hope not.
It didn't rain hardly.
So, we're going to enjoy that. The next day's Mother's Day, so we can't race on that day.
And then you've got the week after that, you got the Summit Series coming in, and that's an open test and tune. And
also in conjunction.
Conjunction. So tell me a little bit about that event too. And I don't even have all the details on this thing. There's so many.
We're seeing a pretty good car count this year in our Summit Series. We changed our purse format. Everyone pays a gate fee to get in, spectators, crew, drivers, and then each racer pays $100 in the tower towards the purse. And that all gets paid back, 100% payback, whatever category you're in. We've had some great payouts so far this year. So the word's starting to spread that, hey, payouts are pretty good. And just off the gate fee, we're able to cover the bills out there. So we're not losing money. And racers are getting paid. It's a win-win.
So that's attracting people
something different.
From all
we're,
over
we're seeing a nice little group of people coming out. And
are you still now? I've been pressing Griff on this issue, but are you still seeing the guys coming out testing those the funny cars, the nostalgia funny cars, trying to get that clutch issue figured out?
Yeah, well, I think we spoke last week about we had Dan Horan in town the week before. Got several guys wanting to come to this event right here. Even the front motor guys are starting to tinker with the clutch. Jim Murphy's already called. They're going to be there at that weekend. The high-speed car driven by Bill Dunlap, they're going to be in town that weekend. So a lot of guys looking to just figure things out.
So it'd be kind of a fun weekend because you just sort of drop on by because you're going to see that's great. Great
with the
example.
test and tune, you're going to get a nice mix of cars plus some really good bracket racing.
Right, absolutely.
With our Summit Series, which is Super Pro, Sportsman, motorcycles. There's 150 cars right there. And I believe that weekend West Coast Hot Rod might be joining us too. So another 30, 40 eighth mile cars on that weekend as well, plus test and tune. So
these keeps
hundred cars
getting better and better.
yeah. And like I say, before we struggled making money off our Summit Series, and he could consider not doing it just because we're losing money doing it. But now we're doing okay. So it's going to stay around.
And of course, the Summit Series that kind of cooks down into championship points and into the season stuff at Pomona, right? That's where they
this year being Fontana.
Fontana, okay.
Yeah,
right.
yeah. This year it alternates between Bakersfield, Fontana, Las Vegas. Or trifecta right
There
there,
you
I
go.
guess.
Yeah, that'd be
That's
good.
the theme of the day,
That'd
right?
be good. That'd be a good little deal there.
So yeah, the points culminate, and then we all form a team, and we go there and have we award our Pacific Division 7 champions, and they all come together in Pomona, which you were alluding to, for a national championship.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
And then coming up in June, Andrew comes back on the 19th through the 21st, and I mean, Butch had I wasn't able to be on the show last week, but. Give me again your kind of feedback you got from Butch on how they did their opening.
He was really
weekend.
excited, and we had a great clean weekend. I don't think we had one oil down with 330 plus cars there. That's great.
Yeah,
that's really we probably won't see that ever again.
I'm surprised by how many cars show up for that thing. I mean, it's just
every time we opened the gates on Friday, I think at 3:00, and we parked 250 cars on Friday.
That's incredible. Yeah, I mean, when the pit area looked, it looked.
It was a mini March meet, mini event.
I
keep saying March meet, but
staging lane all the way over.
To give you an idea, at 300 race cars, that's what you're going to have at the California Hot Rod Reunion because they limit the number of race cars.
Yeah.
So you're not going to have any more race cars at the Hot Rod Reunion. You're just going to have some fuel cars.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's the real deal.
Absolutely.
I mean, ANRA, you win the ANRA series, and you've beat some top-notch competitors to get that title.
And then coming back, another one that's going to be really exciting, and it's Saturday Night Nitro on June 27th. And last year's Saturday Night Nitros were just off the hook.
Yeah.
I mean, just probably exceeded your expectations, right?
Everyone's gotten better. Yeah, and a lot of guys are heck, they're getting ready for those. I mean, it means a big deal to win those things now. So, that's also part of our Mega Mopar weekend. We're going to have Test and Tune Friday, Mopar qualifying Saturday Night Nitro Saturday night, and then Sunday eliminations for the Mega Mopar race. So it's going to be a big weekend as well. And I bet we're going to have, again, 16, 18 just funny cars, plus some front motor guys, some fuel altereds. There could be 20, 24, 25.
When you saw that crowd show up last year for the first one, I mean, what was the look on your face like
for the Saturday night show?
Yeah.
Well, we dabbled. We tried the carload thing, and we
right.
threw out there $25 a carload and seeing if we get anybody to kind of like the old drive-in days.
Yeah,
you
right.
know, and they responded. It was fun. It was cool to see the line of cars trying to come in.
Because it was cool to see some of the pictures. I think Mike sent me some pictures of the crowd that was there for the first one. And it was a pretty good-sized crowd, really.
It was, and they stayed. Yeah, of course, the jet cars hold them there.
Right.
Tony Franco.
Because you didn't run the jet cars till midnight or something like that?
Yeah, we run them twice that night. They run after each session. So our second session runs fairly late, till about midnight.
Yeah.
And the jet cars close the show. So the fans, they love those, and they stay for them.
The jet cars are fun.
Yeah.
So that's June 27th. That kind of takes you through the next. It's hard to believe. I was thinking about this today. It's like, man, that's going to be here before you know it. June 27th, it's going to be here quick.
And then we'll get through July. We're completely not doing anything out there, and then it's going to be time for, you mentioned it, Mike, the reunion. It's going to be here quick. We'll be getting ready for that.
You claim you're not going to do anything in July, but isn't there always like something shows up and just says, you know what, we're going to do something out here?
I have a Hawaii trip planned.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I would say Blake's going to be on vacation somewhere. You know that's happening.
No, we'll probably see some guys that want to get some testing in, but typically July, it's just too hot. So. No, that's not saying we're not there doing a bunch of projects. That's a great time for us to get caught up on kind of a mid-season, catch our breath, and get some projects taken care of, get ready for the fall push.
On those projects we talk about, I love talking about this to you too. One thing I think we failed to ask you: how many cones did you go through
at the March meet?
At the March meet,
I think it was maybe like 25 or so, and I think 3/4 of those were on Friday.
I was going to say most of them on Friday. It was
Yeah, I don't know what it was. I think they were I think they all tested pretty well Wednesday and Thursday. I mean, Hale went out there. John Hale ran a 60 something on Thursday, I think it was.
Yeah,
didn't count for qualifying, so they were all loaded for bear on Friday and loaded for a bear. Got my tied tongue there, and they just couldn't quite apply it to the track, so it just wasn't quite there for them on Friday. But
so when you look at those projects, though, what are the projects what are the things you need to get done, and what are some of the things you're working on, and what
it really it's just maintenance mode, bleacher maintenance. You go through all the time and constantly upgrading all your going through them, walking through them, just watering, weeding, just maintenance, just general. No major construction project.
Yeah,
we're happy with the tower. We started the tower. It was about that time last year we
Yeah, it
started
was.
thinking about it and laying it out and got the C trains put in place.
Right.
And then Labor Day weekend, we kind of started actual construction on that. So, but nothing major, just getting things spruced up for the fall.
I was looking at a picture of a before, you know, without, and it just looks
lonely out there, doesn't it?
It does look lonely out there. Now it looks more. It looks more.
Yeah.
It
Established,
actually,
I guess.
I think it
Yeah.
actually improves the overall look of
Yeah.
the track. So
It really does.
You know,
it's
it's
not
look.
again. We're not trying to be a Taj Mahal. We're not a Las Vegas or a Pomona. We never want to be that.
Right.
So, but it really does just complete that corner right there.
Absolutely.
And for us, as far as race control, it's been amazing as
Yeah.
far as how much better and safer everything's been and more efficient. Just really been cool.
Last question for you here. What Caps beats Beckman in the final for
Yeah.
Funny Car in the Spring Nationals down in Texas? I mean, that's
That's cool.
got to be cool for you to see that. I mean,
Again,
do you root for?
Bakersfield guys. Yeah. Well, from the get go, I got to root for Auto Club, obviously. So
Yeah,
any
right. That's
forced
true.
cars,
That's true.
I got to
Okay.
start with forced cars. But
Right.
if they're out, then of the two, I'd probably have to pick Caps. He's just so good at the track and just willing to do so much.
And Caps
And
is kind of having he's kind of having a big season.
having a pretty
this
good year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
2 wins.
Of course,
now.
it all comes down to that little the chase. You know, they reset the points when
Right.
Same as NASCAR when they get down to the last 5 or 6 races, the points are all reset. But it does pay to be in first because you get a little more points than the next guy. So, but hopefully it works out for him this year. He could use that championship. It'd be cool for him.
If we talk about the Funny Car, I mean, you know, you guys have a lot of friends in that Funny Car division
Yeah.
in NHRA.
We've talked before. It's fun to watch the qualifying,
Yeah.
sheet and go, okay, yeah, that guy's been here. Know him. All
Yeah.
that. That's really a lot of fun.
Well,
So,
I mean, I look at all the
great.
names that we've interviewed in the last 4 years,
Yeah.
and you know, I mean, I think, you know, we've talked to the Dixons, we've talked to Caps,
Yeah.
Beckman. I mean, it just Worshams we've talked
Yeah.
to before. I mean, Hale, we've had.
right.
I mean, Griffith talked to him for like 35 minutes about lawn care, I think, the other day, with that three-way Chevy. So I don't know what happened there.
No, I don't think it was lawn care. I can't.
I think it
remember.
was
we
something.
we were talking about his new car. And
Yeah.
Stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, he's driving for Jim Dunn this year.
Right.
So driving that car and also still running a nostalgia car. He's obviously was at the March meet and he's picking up some of the summertime shows, picking up a couple of the little independent series and stuff. He's a busy guy.
Okay, well, great stuff. Well, we're going to let Blake go, and we appreciate him for joining us as always, and we'll talk to him next week. And
Thanks.
look forward to seeing him, and we'll be back with more. We have a Kern County Raceway Park coming up next.